Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark video. This is going to be a longer video, I think, but I'm not sure how I'm going to end up cutting this together. But as you can see, by these two lovely squares that I have in the middle of my screen, I just hit level 70. It's been a long time coming. Obviously, I've been casual, super casual. I haven't really spammed cubes. I've had plenty of cube tickets. I just haven't I had the desire to do it. But since MapleStory is down for its update today, I figured I have nothing else to do and I can't sleep, so why not? We're level 70 finally, which again, long time coming. And another reason why I didn't really want to rush this is because I haven't done the world boss every single time the world boss has come up, but I still do not have the enlightenment potion from the world boss. And according to the LostArk.Nexus for Soul Fist, especially Robust, and yes, I am going to be staying Robust, I'll get to that later, it recommends 88 points for Limit Break 2, which makes sense, but I think I might be able to get away with not having Limit Break 2 because I have a Swift bracelet since it's Legacy, and I'm not going to be changing the bracelet until we get the new bracelet, so it'll probably be fine with like 80 points, which is what I can get if I have full ancient accessories, which is likely what I'm going to do. It's going to be a lot of money for a lot of 3-stat, basically useless items. I just want the enlightenment points, and this is going to be my gear setup for the foreseeable future. Yes, I have 4-piece, and I have no arc passive on. That was the life I was living up until just now. But, something I wanted to do before we swap, and then also something I want to do after we swap. And I know I could try this in Trixion, because you can activate Arc Passive in Trixion. But I like to live on the edge, you know? I don't like to just change stuff for the sake of changing stuff. I like to full send it. I am going to be doing a before and after, just to see kind of what the gain is. Because I'm assuming there will be a gain, even if it's not maximal from me or an optimal setup. But I'm just gonna do one quick damage test. Do I remember how to do this still? We're gonna do a 2-minute timer, and I'm not gonna use Awakening, and I'm only gonna do one. So it's gonna be very, very variance heavy, and that's also why I'm not using Awakening, because Keen Blunt plus crit plus non-crit plus Keen Blunt plus non-crit plus crit. I don't want to deal with all that shit. Anyways, let's get it. Well, it would help if I didn't fat finger fucking Tempest Blast immediately off the start. Holy moly. Oh, damn, if you recover resources, it recovers your hyper? That's kind of cool. If you somehow haven't seen Hyper Awakening for Soul Fist at this point, this is what it looks like for World Decimation. I actually do think this looks really fucking cool. Hyper Awakenings are very, very cool, and I'm very pleased with them. Okay, enough yapping. Let's do the actual DPS test. For real, part 1. This is the pre-change damage. And I don't know if this is the optimal rotation, pre-arc passive, but this is the rotation that I have been doing. And yes, I am running it without Spirit Absorption, and I will be running the other without Spirit Absorption as well. Why? I don't know, man. It's just what I've always done. God, no Spirit Absorption is rough. Even with all the Swift that I have. Because I'm using Swiftness without using Lightning Palm. Because I just didn't like Lightning Palm. But I will be swapping to Lightning Palm. For the Arc Passive variant. Just because I feel like if I want to be competitive as Robust Spirit, I think I probably have to. Yeah, there's no reason for me to save Flashed up there, because I can't get another Stomp in without Spirit Absorption. So now I do this. RT skill feels very clunky. At least in its completely natural state. I'll die on that hill. Yeah, I didn't even fucking get Energy Blast off before Hype drops, and I have a 23-second cooldown Energy Blast. So it's slightly scuffed, but I don't think it'll matter that much. You can get the idea. My DPS is around 40 mil. That's not terrible. It would have been nice if I didn't fuck up my energy blast, though. Not gonna lie to you, fellas. But yeah, it's probably... if I didn't fuck up the energy blast, it's probably about 39.5, maybe 40 mil. Without, spirit absorption. Which I think is fine. I mean, I haven't tried my damage. I don't use a meter or anything, so I don't know what my damage is in raids. So, I don't know what reference points, really, for my own damage. But I do know this is more than fine. So, that being said, let me hop on out of here and look up some stuff and start swapping on over. So, I'll be with you guys in a moment. Okay, so I've been doing some reading, and I pulled up the, here, I'll just show you guys. I pulled up the Lost Ark Nexus guide, full of people who are much smarter than I am, and also people who are much more passionate than I am. But this is what I'm going for. I'm just going to be going the default full cycle, whatever they want to call it. And you can see here, these are the minimum points that it suggests to work with at the respective item levels. Obviously, even if I go full ancient accessories, I'm not going to be able to hit 88 right now just because I don't have the big enlightenment potion. But I'm still probably going to go full ancient anyways, just to, like I said, not have to rebuy again. And the only time I will rebuy accessories is when they get cheaper in the future, which will probably be very far in the future. But I think this will be okay, because from what I understand, Limit Break 2-3 is really what makes this specific setup better. Otherwise, you would just run more swiftness instead of the crit. But since I have swiftness on a bracer, since they said their bracelet spec crit, I think it'll be more than fine. Actually, I guess I can test this myself real quick, because I actually don't know how much each point gives. So it's 50? Oh, maybe not. Because that's a lot of fucking swiftness then, huh? So it would be what? 500 swift? Yeah. Oh, that might not be runnable. This bracelet only gives 100 and something or 80. But that only gives me like 100 and something. Well, I mean, does bracelet still give stats? I assume it does, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. It's like, surely the bracelet still gets stats even with Arc Passive on. I don't know. I'll have to do some testing myself, I suppose. But worst comes to worst, I just drop swiftness until I can run it properly. But that's my idea going into this. So let me just copy down what the smarter people than me have done. Put it all into spec. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to run this, but we will give it our best shot. That's for fucking sure. Limit Break 1 for here. Weird that this is called Limit Break and the Enlightenment Tree one is called Limit Break 2. Where the fuck is it? Keen Sense. This, I don't know what any of this shit does. I don't want to read it. People smarter than me have read it, and that's all I care about. Standing Striker. Nice, I can get 1 point into that. Okay, cool. So basically, I'm just missing the rest of the Evo points from, whatchamacallit, leveling. Or not leveling, but gear. This. Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. So I save that. This is cooked because I don't have accessories. Leap, you don't get anything from Bracelet. You just get from levels. You only get it from Bracelet, I mean. But the new Bracelet hasn't been released. So obviously we cannot do that. Wait, what does it want me to do here? How does it want me to do this? Oh, I see. This is all I'll be able to do for now. I can't do this. Because you need 40 points to unlock it, so this is all we've got. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. So now it's just enlightenment. Enlightenment is what I need to get. I am going to be going robusty, like I mentioned. Oh, Lord. It's accessory buying time, isn't it? Well, I mean, it's not going to be that bad. I really just need to search for, I need to search for accessories with max enlightenment points, really. That's all I care about. So I just need... Well, I guess I should do for 12. Well, we'll do it item by item. So 13 first. What would one refine bonus cost? Outgoing damage, additional damage. What would outgoing damage min roll be? Honestly, not that bad. What if it wasn't full cut? What would be the breakpoint before full cut? I want to look at ancient only. I also want to see 60 above. So it would be 9 points for 2. Because I have enough crystals to cut one thing. So I might opt to do that if it will get me a better roll on something. What about additional damage? I guess we can change this back to 9. This is 40k. With a min roll additional. Untradeable. I assume the only thing I'll be able to really get is like one roll of min roll, which I think is fair. And it seems like the shard value has gone significantly down, unless you hit like a good roll, which also makes total sense, right? It does. What about... So if it's 9, and then it's probably 8 for the other accessories, if I'm not mistaken. What about weapon power? Yeah, 8 is 2 cut. 80k 2 cut weapon power. Weapon power, weapon power. Do I want to use my do I want to use my cut on this? Because it seems like weapon power is going to be very expensive, which does not surprise me, even a little bit. Yeah, attack power is probably going to be the same. Oh, that's just because this is weapon power, attack power. But again, I am looking at only, the, like, BIS rolls, right? I'm looking at min rolls of them, but you know how it goes. 100k for that versus what? Weapon power. 80k, basically? So 20k for 2 BIS min rolls? I feel like I just take the 2 BIS min rolls, don't I? Right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't know. I don't think I'm crazy. I don't know. I'll pin it. Alright, and then we will stop looking for anything under a max cut. So we want a max cut now. That's untradeable. Do I care if it's untradeable? Like I said, I'm not swapping these out until they get cheap enough for me to buy, like, good rolled shit. And it's like, if I'm just looking for a 3-node, it's pretty expensive as it is, like 60k minimum. So I might as well buy one of the shit rolls, right? Like, I think this is fine. I think that's fine. Now I want specifically ring. Oh, I guess I don't need to do this. This is the nice thing. You don't need to do this if you search special effects specifically, because only rings can get crit damage, for example. Yeah, I kind of expected that to be expensive. What about crit rate? Yes, equally so. Wait, did I just pick crit damage again? I think I did. Crit rate is even more expensive. It's 100k for that ring, so I'll pin that. And then we look at the crit damage. There's a 100k ring here. This is mid-roll for 20k. It's also just better quality. Not that it really matters. I don't think quality does anything aside from giving passive points. Because the lower quality has more base strength. Wait, what? That's weird. Bizarre. Oh, and I realized I think I said this was mid-roll crit. I know it's not. I meant to say it has min-roll attack power on it. I don't know what the fuck my brain is doing. This is why I don't like buying accessories. This shit makes my brain fucking melt, man. Honestly, none of this shit is worth it, but I think I'll go with that just because it's a little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Do I want 10k more for mid-roll attack power? I mean, does it really matter that much? No. But I guess I'll do it? I don't fucking know, dude. It doesn't matter. None of this shit matters. It's all gonna be bad. It's just all temporary for the price to go down to where it's actually worth buying. Like mid-roll or max roll. If ever. Because I'm aware of what I am. I'm a fucking gamer on a budget. Although budget is a very loose term we're using here. What is better, outgoing or additional? Guess it depends on the better necklace, huh? Imagine if it had outgoing and additional. Min-roll. Yeah, okay, that's really expensive. I'm not surprised. Oh, that has weapon power on it, too. That's pretty cool. 350k. For mid-roll, min-roll, and I don't know what that roll is on weapon power. Max roll, maybe? Alright, we go back to where I belong, which is just one min-roll. What min-roll do I want? Outgoing, additional. I think I probably just take this one, right? I guess I can pick one with the highest stats. I still don't really understand how the stat on the item is calculated. Because quality doesn't seem to affect it at all, which is bizarre. Like, this 84 quality one has way more stat than all of the rest. Oh no, this one has the most. Weird. What if I go for another shitty stat like weapon power? No, what is it? Attack? Yes, attack power plus. Options are this or that. Then is it weapon power plus? Yeah, it is. I mean, 76k untradeable. Do I really care? The answer is probably not, and that's also pretty high base stat. So, what if I just bought all this shit? That'd be what, like 400k for accessories? Maybe a bit more? A little bit more? And then these will just be my accessories until accessories get much, much cheaper? Yeah, fuck it. I'm down. I'm down. Fuck it. Ask me if I care. Would I recommend anyone else do what I'm doing? Probably not. But this is kind of the plan that I had going into Tier 4 from the beginning, which is why I wanted to sell all of the shit that I cut the initial, like, month. And now, one of the good accessories that I cut from then can buy my whole ancient accessories. Like, the entirety of it. So, that was, like, my plan, right? And it was for good reason. Sometimes I have a plan when I go into things. Most times I don't, but this time I did. My loose plan. So that puts us up to 80 enlightenment points exactly, which is exactly what we expected. We need the big pot, and then I would need to get the adventure tome pot to hit, whatchamacallit? To hit 88. Because that would be +6 and then a +3. But we're here. And we gotta make do with what we gotta do. So, what am I doing here? We're gonna go back to Arc Passive because we need to put an enlightenment point. Let me open up this again. So we want 3 points in Robust Spirit. We want 1 in Energy Activation. And then we want Max Out Hype Enhancement. And then just put as many points in the Limit Break as we can, which is only 1. So 1 of 3. So I suppose we'll see. And then engravings. I need to look at engravings. I totally forgot. Oh, engravings are going to be a whole nother story, aren't they? My stone is Adrenaline Keen Blunt. Okay, so it's usable then. Cool. So it's going to be Grudge. Keen Blunt. It's going to be Adrenaline. It's going to be Cursed Doll. And then what? I have options between Mass Increase, Precise Dagger, Ether Predator, Stabilized Status. Honestly, I think I take Stabilized Status for now. Because I definitely don't think I can afford to run Mass Increase right this second. I need to read the rest of the Legendary Stabilized Status books. I think the rest of these are Relic. Yes. No, Legendary, excuse me. Applied level 4 Legendary. Level 4 Legendary. Epic level 4? My Adrenaline was definitely Legendary. Wasn't it? It doesn't matter if it wasn't. I don't think my Cursed Doll was. I guess none of these were, so I guess I'm gonna have to buy books. Okay. What is Cursed Doll looking like? Yeah, I imagine every single legendary book to be worthless. So I need legendary Cursed Doll. Need 20 of them? Yes. Can only buy 5 at a time. Just because there was only 5 listed. Yeah. Only bought 8, so I'm at 12. I need 8 more. Okay. Like I said, this was going to be a probably pretty long video. Oh, I have 21 apparently. I cannot use this here. You got it, boss. That's my bad for thinking I could use it here. Honestly, that's on me, Chief. But like I said, kind of figured this was going to be a longer video. I don't know how much of this I'm keeping in. So if I'm keeping this in, then you got a long-ass video. So now my cursed doll. Yes, so I do need adrenaline, and I know I need stabilized status. I don't know how many stabilized status I need. I know I had some red. Oh god, let me look. Does it tell me? So does this mean I have 3 red only? Because I don't have the first tick in Legendary? So does this mean I need 17? I think it does. I think it means I need 17. It doesn't really fucking matter. This shit's basically worthless. So it's 7. I need 10 more. 7, 14, so I need 3 more. This is a long time coming. Okay, so that should be good now. Yes, it is. Now we just need to do adrenaline. I don't think I have any books. No, I don't have any books. Red, adrenaline. Definitely not buying Relic Adrenaline. I'm not buying any Relic books anytime soon. That shit needs to come into the fucking single digits for me, man. I'm broke. I'm a broke boy. 14, so I need 6. This is the best we've got for the foreseeable future for me. And you know what? I'm alright with that. Okay, so that it should be all our engravings at Legendary with 0 into Relic, which is good. Well, it's not good that we're 0 into Relic, but it's good in the sense that... You know what I mean, okay, man? My stone is Adrenaline Keen Blunt, so, I mean, I'm not changing it. It just is what it is. I don't really care. What do I need to do now? I need to swap skills. Okay, skills are what I need to swap. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. I need to swap skills. Okay, I'm gonna do that off camera, I think, just to save you guys some time. So I'll be back in a moment once my skills are set up. Okay, so it's been a little bit. I think I have everything set up. I cannibalized the damage gem for my Soul Eater. And I have everything set up correctly, I think. Exactly as the guide on Lost Ark Nexus has it set up. The only thing I changed was Conviction and Judgment. I swapped them, since I think my muscle memory is going to always be using Illusion Strike first. I don't know, though. Give me a second, and I will triple check and make sure everything is set up how it should be. Okay, I did double check it, and everything seems right. So I figure it's time to just hit a monster. Kill everybody. Because I remember I swapped the thing back. So I need to remember, because my muscle memory has always been to press A first, because Illusion Strike, I'm just used to casting. It doesn't matter too much, but I should still try to learn the new muscle memory. Slight new muscle memory. And the reason why I wanted to stay robust is because I do like robust more. And I have the muscle memory for it. I am going to have to learn to fit in lightning palms, but there's learning period with anything. I mean, I did an energy release, but that is the correct rotation, I'm pretty sure. Fuck, I did it again. Because this is what the optimal rotation they say is. I guess I should wait for the cooldown on those so I can, the in-between, right? Yeah, so I wait the flash step. Do it now. Yeah, that does get it all out. Okay, cool. So this does seem to work. I guess we can do like a real test now. Honestly, have no fucking idea what my damage is gonna look like, man. I don't know. I also have to like actually focus because I can't just close my eyes and do my rotation. Anyways, let's try it. So it's this. Delay the flash step a little bit. Do it now. Okay, I did cast that outside of it, but I think it's fine. Yeah, this isn't bad. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to for sure, but that's not bad. I think in a situation like that, it's just I don't have Spirit Absorption. I don't have Yearning. Keep in mind, this is without Yearning. Oh, fuck, I'm doing the old rotation. Oopsie. And I didn't Lightning Palm first. Yeah, so now cooldowns are gonna be fucking a little wonky. Honestly, though, like, if we're being completely fucking for real, BFFR, I went up 20 mil DPS, basically. That's a pretty big gain, right? I mean, it's not bad. And that's without, obviously, Awakening and everything. But hey, I don't know. I did what I wanted to achieve. I swapped over to Arc Passive. It's not ideal. I don't have 92 points. Don't look at that. Don't look at Trixion's lies. But, yeah. It does have my Arc Passive set up how I want it to be, right? It didn't just take liberties. Yeah, okay, it didn't. Cool. Okay, cool. Well, I guess that's my Soul Fist for now. Was 40 mil-ish in Trixion before. About 60 mil in Trixion after. With no Yearning or Spirit Absorption. I mean, a gain is a gain, and that is a pretty large gain. A gain of 50%, as the kids would say. I don't know. I got nothing else. Enjoy the Long Lost Ark video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!